What's up, everybody, and thank you for joining me for another video. My name is Whack4863, but you can call me Whack. In today's video, it's going to be real short, real simple. I'm just going to show you where to find the Red Mother and other dragons on the Isle of Siptah. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. Where you're going to want to come to is H on the line of 4 and 5, basically. It's right in this little area. So if I scroll in and give you a up-close picture of the map, you can see I'm currently standing on this rock outcrop. And there's a landmark, a building right here. I am going to show you a couple of things in this area that you're going to want to know to be successful in this battle, because if you are going in this area and you do the wrong thing, you can get overwhelmed rather quickly. So, as promised, there is the Red Mother there. Now, I did some testing killing her a little bit earlier on. I'm not going to show that in the video, but basically what I can tell you is her RNG loot pool is the same as the exiled lands. What I do want to show you about this area is you can see there's a lot of different things in this area. So, there's baby dragon there, there's a baby dragon here, so there's 2 on this side. There's a handful of these bird creatures, and then if you get too far down here, there's actually a boss Lacerda. So you want to keep these 2 separated. You don't want to end up fighting both of them at the same time. So don't make it down to the water. If we run up to the other side here, I'm going to show you this building. This is the landmark that I showed you on the map, and these guys are first men. Now, the first men and the dragon do not fight each other, so you don't want to try to get them to do some of your work. It's not going to happen. And these guys do not poison or bleed at all, so keep that in mind when you're coming up here, and I do recommend clearing out this camp before you start the fight with the Red Mother. Additionally, there's other baby dragons down this direction. We're just going to run down here. I'm going to show you there's also a green dragon in this area. It's going to be right up over this ridge. So there is a boss green dragon. Now, this boss green dragon doesn't actually drop any good loot. So if we kill it, and we're going to harvest it up here real quick. So you can see you do get the dragon head, you get leather, you get dragon bone and demon blood, but you don't get a legendary skeleton key or anything like that from it. So if you need to harvest it or you need to kill it because you're in the area, you could do that, but don't expect to get good loot. Down here, you will find a accursed camp, or an accursed camp, with about 4 NPCs in it. And they do fight the baby dragons. They also fight the boss dragon if it makes it down here. And you don't want to get in the middle of that either. Now, I do have a mod that is putting the names on there, so don't expect to find name thralls down here all the time, but you can get in a world of hurt if you try fighting everything at the same time. Let's just see how they're doing on the baby dragon. If we can we'll just punch it. Yeah, so they've just about got that baby dragon killed. And if we run back down this direction, I'll show you again where the Red Mother is. You can see just that big tall rock outcropping right there. She's right below that, and she does roam around this area. Let's see, there she is, just roaming around, having a good old time. So let me show you one more time here on the map. We are in H5, just at the bottom end of H5, and we're right there on the map. This is where the Red Mother spawns, and then if we come through here, this is the little accursed camp, and the green dragon spawns right there. Now, this is the only area in the Isle of Siptah where you can find the dragons, so if you need dragon bone for the dragon bone armor per se, this is the area you're going to want to come to. And again, that is H5. So I thought it'd be real fun if I ended this video fighting the Red Mother. So we're going to jump into that. I will show you my armor, my stats, the weapons that I'm using, all that fun jazz real quick. That way you know what I'm going in with. This is all a very late game stuff. So know that I am very, very powerful to fight against the Red Mother. I also have Wax Widowmaker with me, and I will show you that real quick. But here is the list of weapons and armor and things that I am taking into this. We are also going to use the Zath orbs because those are super powerful. And this is Wax Widowmaker. She currently has the Ghoulish Club for the poison. And I'll show you her stats real quick. There you go. That is what she looks like. I did feed her some pork rinds so that she has that increased 25% damage. But let's get into this real quick. We're going to start off by throwing a Zath Orb, and I did go through and kill some of the things that were in this area. I did not kill the 2 little baby dragons that are over here or the birds, so keep that in mind. During this fight, you will see those come in, like there's the bird right there, the shoe bill came up, and I believe there's another shoe bill that comes up and maybe a baby dragon during this fight. One of the things about the Red Mother is her hitbox is right underneath her for the most part, so it can be difficult to get to it, and when you are down there, it is hard to see what move she may be doing next. So I do recommend trying to get out and peek from time to time at what move she's doing so you don't get caught in the tail swipe like I just did or some other random damage. Now you can see we already have her down past half health, and we're double stacking poison. We're doing a lot of damage. You can see my damage on the right hand side of the screen there, and then you can see my followers damage. When it pops up, it's going to be on the left hand side of the screen. I do still notice that the follower does have a hard time, at least the thralls have a hard time of getting to the hitbox. So there are times where they are simply not doing any damage. But as you can see, when she does do damage, she's doing about 219 hit points every time she hits. So that's pretty darn strong. And you can see she's gonna die just from the poison and the bleed. And I'm gonna get in a little fight with this baby dragon at the end of this. So that's the fight in a nutshell, really fast. When you combine the poison from the thrall or yourself and the Zath Orb spider, that's going to make that fight really, really easy and really, really quick. So that's actually what I recommend when you're going up against larger creatures that can be poisoned. And that's it for this video, just a quick little one showing you where to find the dragons and the Red Mother on the Isle of Siptah. I want to know in the comment section below what gear, what tools, what weapons, what armor, what bosses are you looking for in the Isle of Siptah. The whack moments in this video were sponsored by my legendary supporters. Thank you very much. If you'd like to become a member, you can click the button below that says join. That'll give you all the details. I'd like to thank all my subscribers for their continued support, likes, comments, and general awesomeness. If you're not a subscriber, you can start your free trial today and cancel at any time. Clicking the bell is highly recommended so you get notified when I upload another video. Now, if you're not done watching, there's 2 videos on the screen. You could pick one of those to watch next. I hope you've enjoyed this video as much as I've enjoyed making it. I'll catch you next time. Peace.